As you well know, yesterday we had Mashujaa Day celebrations at Ithokwe Stadium in Kitui, and in this video I want to take you through the events that took place. And so with no further ado, let's get after it. Number 1, Ruto gave the late Raila a useless title called CGH. Useless because Raila is no more. Why are you giving him titles? Just listen into this.
On this Mashujaa Day, in recognition of his extraordinary contribution and enduring legacy, the government and the people of Kenya inscribe Raila Odinga's name among the foremost of our heroes under the public seal of the Republic of Kenya. On behalf of a grateful nation and through the authority vested in me as president, I have today posthumously conferred upon the Right Honorable Raila Odinga the highest honor of the Republic, the Chief of the Order of the Golden Heart of Kenya.
Again, let me reiterate, what a useless title. It can't even be added to Raila's tombstone because there's no space on it for inscription. Imepeanwa after amezikwa. It's so bad that even Atembe is calling out the president for his poor timing. Just listening to this.
Of what value is that value to him now? Hata ivaa kwa shingo, nasema is posthumous for what? Nataka kusema kwamba Raila alikuwa hai, hatuko tunaona mambo yake mazuri amekuwa nimekayaona. Until our country stops being pretentious and hypocritical. Ile mambo yote mazuri ambayo tunasema yote yatakomea kwenye kaburi la sahaba. So mimi naomba Wakenya kabisa, Wakenya wenzangu kabisa, hasa nyinyi vijana, mambo ya ukabila tuweke kando. Ukabila umeua taifa la Kenya. Watu wanaangalia ukabila, hawaangalii maadili.
So that's that, a poorly timed gift. And I don't think any of the Odingas appreciate it. It would have made sense before Wednesday last week. Number 2, a day after Raila's passing, Ruto decided to hold the Mashujaa Day celebrations to himself. Now, how do we know this? We know this because the Mashujaa Day celebrations took place in Kitui, and the area senator Enoch Wambua, who just so happens to be Kalonzo's ally, was not consulted or even involved in the planning phase of the same function. In fact, here's Enoch Wambua's submission on the same.
Being the senator of Kitui and the deputy minority leader in the Senate of the Republic of Kenya, I would have expected that if my input was necessary for this event, I would have expected consultations prior to the event. I would have expected that the team organizing the event would have a sitting with the senator and say, this is what we're going to be doing, this is how we want you to help us, or this is how we want to help you, because it's not always that it's me helping them, they could also be helping me. I would have expected consultations prior to the event. That did not happen. It was not for me to go and tell anyone that I hear you are coming to Kitui, please allow me some space. No. It was for them to tell me we are coming to your county and this is what we expect you to do for us.
On top of that, Ruto never sent an invitation letter to the area senator or even Kalonzo Musyoka or any of the opposition leaders. Just listening to this.
To date, I have not received any invitation. Eric, by God's grace and the voice of the people of Kitui, I am an elected senator. I mean, I can be identified. Surely, somebody should have sent.
Isn't your presence alone significant without having to be part of a?
It's okay, but you know, it's also courtesy to invite people to it.
It is so sad that nowadays politics imekuwa so petty that on Mashujaa Day, it is only those who are pro-government who get invitation letters. Others are left out there. If the government knew any better, they would know that by allowing opposition to be there, you get to heal the nation at an exponential rate, as opposed to you bringing in the big boys in what you call broad-based. No one gives a damn about broad-based. But when we see you guys on stage together, shaking hands, having light moments, that is what heals the country. Uhuru akituma experts Kinali and others into government, Mlima Kenya doesn't give a damn. When Raila donated Mbadi and so on, the Luos didn't give a damn. All people want to see is camaraderie between leaders. That is why we have things like the National Prayer Breakfast, where Raila alienda akambia Uhuru, you called me Kimudu Kigoroki, apologize, and Uhuru apologized and they hugged na ikaisha, and people laughed and it was a light moment, and that is what Kenyans want to see. Kasongo amefanya all national holidays ni yake. Kama umpendi, ka nje. Lakini uzuri ni ukiringa na national holiday unaachiwa, wewe enda. Others have other things to do. In fact, while that same function was happening, Kalonzo was at a different vicinity. He was attending a function for human rights. I should even just reference his tweet. Here it is, and I quote. Together with Ndegwa Njiru, I joined the Human Rights Defenders Coalition at Ufangamano House, Nairobi this Mashujaa Day. At the function, we took time to look at the incredible works of art that were exhibited around the complex, majority of which visually illustrated the June 25th protests, including Parliament's impeachment by the people that changed Kenya forever, and so on and so forth. And here you can see a picture of Kalonzo Musyoka giving his speech during Mashujaa Day. So here we also have a video of Kalonzo Musyoka engaging with the Gen Zs, and behind them you can see some works of art. So that's that. Ruto aliringa na Mashujaa Day. He's not involving the area governor, the area senator. He's not involving Kalonzo Neendo kingpin wa hiyo mahali. And much as you're not involving them, ni sawa ukitaka kupanga peke yako. Lakini hata invitation pia huwezi tuma. People have very myopic brains. The same president would be denied the right to speak by Uhuru Kenyatta. Yeye mwenyewe alifanyia Kalonzo the same thing. He has even gone far and above by denying him entrance. Hatumi invitation, hausishi mutu. Kana hiyo celebration, it is yours. It should even be renamed to Ruto Day. Ndo celebrate peke yake State House. Number 3, the only positive thing that happened was Wesley Ogam and Aboud Omar receiving honorary medals for what they did during Chan. These are the people who held the team together. One was the captain, one was the top scorer. They kept us on the map long enough. We didn't get to the finals, but we did get to territory where we are not used to. And that, as you can imagine, inspires the younger generation of ballers to come up and repeat the feat, if not make it better. So that was the only positive thing to take from Mashujaa Day. Other than that, I'll rate it as a 2 out of 10 because of the disrespect towards Raila. You should not be giving titles to the dead. Juu sasa maswali inaulizwa mbona hukupeana akiwa hai. On top of that, you don't involve opposition leaders or even leaders from the very area where you want to host the function, and you don't even send invitations out. Na huwa tunajiuliza kwa nini wapinzani hawaendi kule? Hawajaalikwa. Ukienda mahali hujaalikwa, hata kiti hauna. Those who are invited sit in the dais. The chairs are counted. If you come uninvited, you sit out there in the sun with raia where wamepanga goons wakikungoja. That is very sad. But at the end of the day, guys, that's just my opinion. Do let me know your own comments in the comment section below. I'll do my best to read them and to give you a response. So that is today's ad of the day. If you're in need of electrical wiring, solar installation, or electrical fittings such as strip lights, snake lights, downlighters, or chandeliers, contact Engineer Wycliffe at 0707 476602 and he'll get your house dapped up. Now, if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for Odinga. Hit the subscribe button, you're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing Davidwafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.